One of the great traditions at Salute is to hear from a member of your graduating class. Today, we hear from a proud Guyanese-American artist, Asha Devi Rampertaap, who is committed to honest and empowering work, interrogation notions of ambition, maternity, and self-efficacy through acting, writing, and directing. Asha is now a proud alum of the Experimental Theater Wing, drama, and plans to study at Stone Street Studios and work as an activist for Turning Point USA after graduation. She also just had open lung surgery and thanks God for the strength to be here today. She's going to send a special I love you to her parents for everything, to Ruben Palinda for his support, and to her unborn children for when she makes them watch this video years from now. Asha.
President Hamilton, Dean Green, faculty, family, friends, and the 2019 graduating class of Tisch School of the Arts. Hi. We made it. We chose to make it. Let that sink in. We gather here today to commemorate, well, us, and we've earned it. I know that makes it sound like we're fulfilling the cliche of narcissistic art school students. But there is nothing narcissistic about pursuing a life in the arts, because a life in the arts means letting the world in without inoculation, and then speaking on that experience. We speak freely, fearlessly, so that we may move forth from safe spaces to brave spaces. Whether you perform on a stage, behind a camera, or in a digital space, we as artists have mustered the courage to stand in our power and speak our truth, in turn empowering others to do the same. Our bravery is our greatest asset. You've seen our bravery on full display this year, in our final projects, in our films and photos, in our concerts, and in our encore performances. But the truth is, that bravery was already here on our very first day at Tisch, in our vision boards, in our project proposals, in the audition room, and on the very first day of rehearsal. I say this now, partly because it's true and we should be proud of ourselves, but also partly to quell my own fear. Once we walk out these doors, it is the very first day of rehearsal all over again. And as exciting as that is, it's also very scary. But we are as brave now as we've always been. So, what comes next? The question of where we go from here is no small query. Nonetheless, I will answer it with the three most powerful words in the English language. I don't know. Thank God I don't know, because I don't know is the birthplace of all future knowledge. Stand in the power of I don't know, and your potentiality is limitless. As artists, it is our duty to venture beyond the realm of what is known into the realm of what could be. We go through the center of life, conducting reconnaissance on what it means to be human, and then we use that knowledge to inform the world around us. We question meaning to strengthen meaning. I know it can be daunting, the amount of power we hold. Uncle Ben from Spider-Man taught us that with great power comes great responsibility. Okay, he's not wrong, but I believe the reverse is also true. With great responsibility comes great power. There will be difficult days ahead. Days when we don't get any callbacks. Days when our funding falls through. Days when our love for our craft is the only thing stopping us from throwing in the towel and calling it quits. But when that day comes, know that you are not some helpless victim. Know that you have agency. Know that you are responsible. That does not mean you are to blame. It simply means you have the ability to respond, and don't you forget it. Because self-efficacy is the core of self-love. So my advice, go out into the world and burden yourself with the heaviest responsibility you can find. Heavier than you think you can endure. So heavy, you can barely stand. Because you will stand, and you will endure. And bearing that responsibility will make you so much stronger. I know this got pretty deep, but to quote our fellow Tishy, Lady Gaga, we are far from the shallow now. Fortunately, Tish did a pretty stellar job of teaching us how to swim. So take a deep breath and dive into your most powerful self. Heart first. Take up space, raise your voice, shine bright. But whatever you do, don't follow your dreams. Chase them. Tisch, class of 2019, congratulations. God bless you, and God bless America.
Please